Monday, March 11th, 2019. You can see I've got the loop covered, and I've got 2 layers of 1/4 inch foam on top of that. You can see my access panel there. That will pop out so I can do the far corner and the back easier. And eventually, when I get all that done, then I'll lay that in and lay the track on top of that. There will be no switches on the panel. They'll be just off the panel. I don't really plan on, once I get everything set, that this panel won't be really removed, so everything should be fine. I've got a bag plant up front here that will take 3 to 4 cars, also 4 or 5 places for trailers. There's a, which I know that's not a bulk, dry bulk trailer, but I'm just using it for mock-up for now. That'll be a dual stall cement, dry bulk cement distribution silo. Behind that will be 2 other silos with 3 points for rail service. That will take 2-bay covered hoppers. In the far back there will be the coal storage, and over here those will be the clinker storage, and that's coal grinding and coal silos. That little peanut can will be the used oil that will go in to help fire the kiln. This will be the clinker end here, where all the gas and the coal and everything's injected into the kiln tube. Also, this line here that's going up will go into the clinker storage. That will be a conveyor. There'll also be another conveyor going over to the preheater tower, and tower silo for that. That feeds the raw meal into the preheater tower, and the raw meal storage, which is an old glass thing. Once I get done, I'll paint that white and put a company emblem on it, and a couple of conveyors coming off the top. The green tube, it's got some nice ridges on it, and I think I'd probably like to grinder house or something like that, I'm sure. You can see the engine, a C40 420 engine is one of the engines that I'll be operating the yard here. I'll get down off my step ladder here and give you a little closer view of some of the stuff without zooming in. There's Cammy Cat. She's chillaxing. As you can see, like this scene here will be a silo for coming out for the waste coming out, waste clinker and fly ash, things like that. And it'll go through there's a matchbox for camping, matches for camping, whatever. I like the ridges on it. It's a nice texture. That'll come up into here. That's a single switch here. Here it clicks up via the C420. I got this, it's a Long Island Colors, but I got it because this is going to be branded Eagle Materials, which is a North American cement manufacturing company. Their colors are red, white, and blue. Um, Figured it'd go in real nice and everything. I don't know, just better than Lafarge or C-Mex. I guess those are real big company names, but I guess I just like the red, white, and blue. I like that engine too. So eventually that'll get rebranded with an eagle on it of some sort. I'll come up with some decals for everything. I'll spend 40-50 bucks whatever and get a bunch of decals for cars and the buildings and different things. You can see here I've got basically at the storage tank, the raw meal storage tank will be the entrance to the facility. It'll cross over some tracks here and come around, cross over this set of tracks, and then you can get into the bulk trailers and the bag plant trailers. Over here there'll be another way in out of some sort. That'll be a gypsum building. I'll have an entrance on the side there with some tracks and stuff coming out. This over here will be, of course, that's not a box trailer dumping, but that'll be like a coal trailer dumping coal for local coal deliveries, which gets mixed in. The loader will put it into a feeder system that'll go up into up in here somehow. I've still got to figure that out. Might be an underground system. Just give it some little hoppers back there that the loader will dump into, sorting hoppers and what have you. Oil tank facility will be another separate siding. That it can have a trailer. There'll be like some pipes and tubes and a cover and everything going over that. Pipes and tubes and valves and different things that will feed into the brown peanut can there. Let's see what else. Oh, this facility here will be for used tires, and I will have that where the box trailer can be lifted, so I'll have some hydraulic trailer lifter deal there. Probably have a loader also, and like some tire bends, something exposed so you can see that they're used tires. And the kiln itself will also rotate eventually. The preheater tower, of course, will have its smokestack and a grinder and its silo for it. But I think I'm gonna use for the cyclones some of these old light bulbs. That'll Yep. Well, anyway, that will sit up in there, and I'll have a bunch of pipes and everything going out around it. I'll get a bunch of tubing, plastic tubing, and different things, and that's just the basic shape once you get it painted, and it should look pretty nice. But I think I'm just gonna put 1.5 or 2 of them exposed up in here on the very top, and the rest of it I'll enclose so I don't have to worry about doing the whole thing with tubes and blah blah blah. That'd be a nightmare to do all that. So I'll just have the top part exposed so you get the gist of what's inside of the building. And there'll be some, of course, there'll be building down there and other different things. What else we got here? Got 3 switches for the 2-bay hoppers, and I'll have like little platforms here for the driver to get up and redo the hatches, and one before to unclose or whichever direction they're going in, so that they can get up and mess with their hatches on that part. Let's see, I've used an old paint can, plastic paint can. That's how paint comes nowadays. It's not in metal, so it's just a plastic paint can back there. And the red one is a cocoa can. By the time I get done putting some detail and some angled, some slanted roofing go around the top of it, and then have the little houses also on top, the conveyor houses, dust houses. Those will look pretty nice when I'm done. I think I'm going to cut a couple inches off the back of each one of those so it can sit, and they can sit back closer into the wall. Same with probably the coal silos. I'll probably cut in a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, maybe an inch, complete inch off of those. The oil silo, I'll probably just leave that whole. Try to figure out some ways to kind of camouflage some of that hole and this hole going out back against the wall maybe. I don't know for sure. Just kind of represented some of the conveyor system. I'm going to use some plastic raceway, electrical raceway, like you use to hide your cables in behind your TV or going up your wall or whatever. It's only $5-8 for a 5-foot stick, so I think those are going to be the conveyors. I think it'll work out pretty nice. And that's the mock setup for now. I'm sure it'll change as time goes on, but that's the basic gist. What I'm going to do with the buildings here is probably I'll kit bash 2 or 3 different end scale Walters or whoever's buildings, some industrial style, and maybe some Pike stuff building there or something like that out here. I want to try to convey an old and a new cement plant that's been kind of updated, but still not, probably more like the 80s, 90s or something like that. So nothing too ultra modern, and sooner or later I'll get around to doing some of this here, the landscape on that, and enclosing the loop area. You can see the Wago wire nuts, those work out sweet. Those are just slick. I like those. Lever, unlever, just, yep, works sweet. Yeah, I've toyed with the idea of maybe pushing this building back a few inches and making a parking lot and possibly a road going down the back of the layout there, but I don't know yet for sure. That's still up in the air. I don't know. That's still to be pondered some more. You can see this is going to work out pretty nice here. The switches coming for the yard. This switch here will serve the top part of mainly the incoming cars, full of materials to make cement with, and the bottom switch will be to remove the cement product once it's manufactured. Will be the bottom switch. Eventually I'll probably have 2 engines up here. I'll like to get a little 44 tonner and color it up with some red, white, and blue colors and run it up here too. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I might just get a SW1 or something, and who knows. But that's it for the update for now.